shall we move along to something that everybody likes, Talvi?
Yes.
Weapons, directed by Zach Cregger.
Yes.
So I will say before jumping into this, if you haven't seen this movie and you're planning to, you should stop listening to this or skip ahead and watch it, because we'll do non-spoilers and give you a warning if we do drop any spoilers. But it's really one of those movies that you need to jump into.
I would say that this is just a spoiler. All of our shit is... We always say we give warnings, but we don't have a structure.
Yeah, we hate dancing around spoilers. We're not good at it, all right? It's hard.
we just do it because it's just like,
just go watch it. Just go watch the movie.
Everyone's watch it.
Don't listen
and
to
just
us talk about it.
Maybe watch it, but shut the fuck up as well when you're watching a movie.
I haven't actually seen many people dropping spoilers for this movie, which I like.
Yeah.
I feel like there's a general consensus that we're not going to spoil this movie, which is probably my favorite thing about this movie is the marketing behind it, because it's one of those rare films these days where they didn't give away anything in the trailer, and there seems to have been a communal agreement that we're not going to spoil this film for people. I think
this movie,
which is the opposite of modern day film marketing.
Well, I think this movie has been successful enough that it's definitely made its money back, because it's not an expensive film, but it's not big enough that there's enough normies that just want to spoil everything to just put flood Facebook or whatever social network.
Maybe, yeah.
So
I feel like Zach Cregger has also developed this persona where his movies are those that shouldn't be spoiled, because Barbarian was similar. It had a similar marketing strategy in that it didn't really give away much, and the movie kind of hinges on not knowing that much going into it. And Weapons is very similar in its execution.
Yeah.
I'd say.
Do you want to give a little quick sit rep about the...
Yeah, I mean, this is all said in the trailer, but a bunch of kids go missing from one class in particular. All the kids go missing except for one kid. So the town is in outcry. They're all trying to blame the teacher of the class, but nobody really knows what's going on. So it's a mysterious setup, and the movie just goes from there. This is where the spoilers come in. The story plays out from different perspectives.
It's very pulpy.
I forget how many.
It's like Pulp Fiction style.
Yeah, I forget how many there are specifically, but you get the perspective of the teacher first, then you get the perspective of a parent played by Josh Brolin, then you get the perspective of, I think it's the cop. Oh, is it Benedict Wong first?
I don't know the order, but it's you get multiple perspectives just to see.
And then finally you get the kid.
Yeah.
That is left over.
Yeah.
And each perspective kind of builds on the story.
Yeah.
So you're right. Pretty similar to Pulp Fiction, but it's a horror.
Yeah.
Did you like the film?
Yeah, I liked it. I enjoyed it a lot. I find these scripts, they're very hard to write and they're very hard to balance, because you have so little time to make your audience care for the character or that point of view. But they are all interconnected enough that you are catching snippets of it. And I think there's enough of a character quirk or motivation from each character that it's relatable enough, because not all these characters are likable. Some of them are a little bit morally dubious. And I wasn't expecting as much of these.
We get the perspective of a junkie character as well. That's fun.
Yeah. And I didn't expect as much. I didn't expect this that much in this kind of storytelling. And there's definitely some spooky moments within the first half of the film. Unfortunately, they're mostly dream sequence moments, but it's still quite spooky. I think the performances are fun. And I think the gore aspects of it is quite fun as well.
Especially at the end.
Yeah. I think my only concern, or my only criticism really, and this is more of a taste thing, is that it probably loses its spookiness maybe halfway through. And I think there is a little bit too much humor in this movie. So it really lost that tense fear aspect of it, on the edge of my seat kind of fear. Because I watched Together as well. I think Weapons is a better movie, but Together managed to hold for most of the film that odd, surprisingly scary aspects of that film as well, more than I expected, a spooky atmosphere. Where this one, it sort of became more of a mystery film. And then I found myself like laughing a lot more than maybe fearing for my life, I guess.
Yeah, I could see that.
Yeah.
Most of the spooks are up top.
And as I was saying before, there was a group near us that just want to shut the fuck up for the film. Like I'm all for, like, if you're watching like a schlocky horror film, I'm kind of there for like people during like the scary moments to be like, oh my God, or get freaked out and stuff. But like, it's just these people who are like having like a casual conversation. Some chick was on her phone, and I was so tempted. Like, I should have said something. Can you like put that shit away and shut the fuck up? You know, like, yeah. I mean, these tickets aren't cheap, but yeah, I'm a pussy, so I didn't say anything. So I don't know. They got away.
But you're saying it online now, Tavi, and I think that's very big of you.
Yeah. Yeah.
No, I think I had a really good cinema experience with this film. Smallish crowd. Everybody was reacting the way they were supposed to be reacting in all the right places. Yeah, people jumping at the jump scares. I think the ending is really, really good.
Yeah.
And it makes you leave the cinema feeling really good.
Yeah,
because it's such a good ending. I've got criticism on the film as well. They're a little bit nitpicky, but I feel like going into the film, there's like a question posited, like how and why did these kids get abducted, or how and why like have they disappeared? Because they seem to have been leaving of their own volition, right?
Yeah.
So the central mystery is like what's happened.
Yeah.
Right. And I feel like the answer to that mystery is a little bit unsatisfying.
Yeah. No, I felt that as well. Yeah.
Yeah. I think the how they disappeared is pretty interesting, but the why they disappeared is like, it's kind of waved away. They don't really address it.
I think there's too many answers were solved, or there was too many answers given, and maybe too many rules, and then I've lost that mysterious factor to the film.
Sure.
And then, as you said, like once you find out why and how they've left the house, it's like, okay, well, that's fine. and then it's just sort of like, yeah.
Yeah, if you compare it to Barbarian, like there's a reveal in Barbarian as well, but the movie still kind of continues on the same steam. Like it's still very, spooky and eerie and jump scary. Like it doesn't really change in tone, but I think in this film, it does kind of change in tone after the reveal. Like I didn't mind that it wasn't that scary. I just found it a little bit unsatisfying.
Yeah,
but I mean, it's really good.
Yeah, I think
very enjoyable
it's a great film.
though.
It's a good cinema experience, except for that one one group, I guess, who were in our seats originally.
Yeah.
But we kicked them out.
That's always fun.
No, they left on their own volition. At least they didn't even try to argue, because we just stood in front of them and they just got up because they knew they were in the wrong seats. Anyway, but I think there were definitely reactions to a lot of the jump scares in my cinema experience as well. I think it's good, but I think the movie is probably a little bit overrated. I wouldn't say this is my favorite horror film of the year.
What is?
I'll probably bring her back at this moment. Still, yeah.
Oh yeah.
That one's not as
It's a good
scary
film.
either, but it's just got a really good story. And
it's very consistent in tone, isn't it?
yeah.
Sad.
Yeah, but
Dreary.
like I like the derangedness of it, and there is a sort of deranged character in this film, but it's I don't know, somehow dialed back. I do like Benedict Wong face. There's a lot that's been kind of
it's good stuff.
maybe a little. Is it really? It's not really been memified on the internet.
I
but
don't think so.
I've seen it a few times, and it's just bug eyed, and the running posture. I do enjoy seeing that. I remember I was looking at one of my mates' Instagram, and he had posted like an image of his kid running up a mountain, and they were doing that pose like unintentionally. I was like, "Ooh, your kid's gone. He's possessed by a witch."
Yeah.
But like, it's quite haunting, that imagery, and I think the marketing campaign for this film was excellent, because as soon as I saw the teaser, I was like, I want to see this movie now.
Yeah.
And yeah, I think it's good. It's definitely worth a watch for sure.
100%. He's also in line to direct a Resident Evil something, maybe a movie.
Yeah.
How do you feel about that?
Yeah, Resident Evil movie. Yeah, apparently Generally, it's been sort of positively received. I think Zach said that he hasn't seen any of the other Resident Evil movies and is trying to pay more homage to the games and their atmosphere, which I don't know, because of the movies, the games atmosphere changed to accommodate the movies.
Yeah.
So whether or not he goes that big bombastic route or more spooky, it'll be up to him. And I think because as we're older now, the fact that the Resident Evil series has always been a little bit camp was lost on us as kids. So I'm not sure how 100% spooky you can be, especially with zombie stuff, because I'm not scared of zombies anymore. So yeah, we'll see how that goes. But I'm excited to see his vision. I think he did a good job. I think he can make something pretty fun.
Yeah.
Judging from his previous 2 escapades of films. Yes.
Yeah, I think it's a good choice. I think he could tread that line between spooky and action, fun, pretty well.